Welcome back to London Beautiful Life. Today we're at the Courthouse Hotel for the Blank premiere. So what was the concept and how did you get the idea of making Blank?
Oh, I had this idea for such a long time where I wanted to do a sci-fi film with drama elements about AI, and then literally it wasn't my original concept, it was just the concept I had in my head, and then I found the script on Inktip. So it just absolutely, I literally read the synopsis and I was like, oh my God, that's the one. And the producer, Rebecca Claire Evans, was like, you can't possibly know without reading it. And I'm like, I'm telling you, 2 pages in, I was like, sold completely. Stephen Herman's script was amazing. And she was just like, okay, you've got to read it to the end. And I got to the end, perfect ending. And I was like, this is 100% the film for me.
So how did you get like the casting? What did you have the cast already in mind when you were thinking of the script, or did that come later on?
I had an idea of what the cast would be, but it was just trying to find the right people. And Rachel Shelley was perfect as Claire Rivers, just an amazingly talented actress. And Heida Reed, again, like perfect as Rita. They just fit so well, and all the casting just fit perfectly with my vision of the film.
So could you tell me a bit more about your character?
Oh, my character. So my character is Claire Rivers. She is a writer who's suffering from writer's block, and she goes into a retreat, a writer's retreat, where she's looked after by an she's looked after by an AI robot, kind of. Anyway, things go wrong and Claire is locked in. Now, we shot this in 2019, so long before lockdown was even a thing. No one knew what that expression was, lockdown. So there we are filming this at a time when no one really understood it, and then it became really relevant to now because of what we've all gone through, and I think that's part of the reason why it's taken so long for this film to actually hit the screens and be out there. So Claire goes through writer's block, she goes through a sense of discovery about who she really is, her past, without giving anything away. She discovers her past and how it informs who she is, and she has, I think anyone being locked in, as we all know, you discover things about yourself, and that's what Claire, my character, goes through. But she's also going up against the AI, who's called Rita, played by Heida Reed. So my character goes through this enormous arc and this enormous self-discovery and introspection and isolation. It's a fascinating role.
So tell me more about your character, and then also what drew you to the script.
Well, the script was amazing. It was incredible to have a two-hander, which doesn't happen very often. So it means that there's so much work you can do with the other actor. I don't believe I've done a psychological thriller before, which is sort of thriller horror, maybe, sort of where it falls. And the character is fantastic. She's not a human being, which was a first for me. So there's always something new to try, and yeah, it was a joy to do.
So what was the highs and lows of filming?
Well, it was very cold in this incredible location that we were at. It was a beautiful architectural marvel, but the heating was an issue. So I would say that would be the low. And I was just wearing this tiny little dress. But apart from that, the highs were just getting to know Rachel, getting to work with Natalie and James, and having like a small crew, and Rebecca making lunch for us every day, and it was just really kind of a family vibe, and we had a really great time making the film.